Badly animated history. Today, the carving of Africa. Africa today looks like this. Around 57 independent nations. Well, it didn't always look like that. It used to look like this, with other independent nations inside of it, hundreds of them. How did it change? It all began around 1870. The Europeans were looking for a place to showcase power and their accomplishments and their industrial strength. Once Germany was big and strong, the other countries wanted more power like Germany. And so they all scrambled for imperial holdings in Africa. The trend was started by King Leopold. They all wanted colonies again and claimed as much land as they could. Why now? Why hadn't they done this in Africa before? With the other colonies? Truth is, they were scared. When colonizing first happened, explorers knew Africa was full of weird diseases and other unknown things, so they just traded with them. But now, in the 1870s, medicine improved thanks to Louis Pasteur. They had a cure for one disease in particular, and there were new technologies during this time. They could conquer better because it's during this time of new technology, a new industrial way of living. In every way, it was better. It was imperialism 2.0. After a while, some states had a serious stake in Africa, but they wanted more power. So Bismarck set up a conference, the Berlin Conference. This is important. You gotta maintain your power amongst the other nations for your stake in Africa. So they showed up. They disputed, and based on what land they occupied, they got. Anything sound wrong with this? Yes. They didn't ask a single African how the entire continent would be divided. They took over their homeland and enslaved them. But since they got to decide how the continent looked because they occupied the land and they had the guns and the power, it looked like this. It looked like how the Europeans designed it, not the hundreds of tribes that lived in it. And that was how Africa was carved up.